Good morning, Barstow, and happy first day of September. I'm Nora Larson.
And I'm Lorelai Culver. In case you didn't know, this is our last first show together.
Yep, we've been in BTVN since freshman year, and boy has it been a fun ride.
Now, let's not get too sentimental, Nora. We do have some things to cover today.
You're right. With that, let's head into the intro.
In exciting sports news, varsity volleyball won their game last night in 3 straight sets. As of right now, the team is undefeated, 15 sets to none. The varsity boys soccer team also fought hard in their game against Maryville, but were unfortunately not able to pull through with a win.
The next opportunity for some Barstow wins will be Thursday night for the boys soccer team. They will play at 6:45 on the Barstow pitch against Sacred Heart. The time for their Saturday game will be determined later. Looking into next week, the girls' volleyball teams will have their first home game on Tuesday against Archie. For everyone who might be available, it will be a great game as well as a great way to support your Barstow peers.
Now, let's check in with Stuart to see how cross country is doing so far.
I'm Stuart, I'm on the cross country team. So far the season's gone pretty good. We're making progress and we have a meet at past midway tonight. The girls are at 6 and the boys are at 6:30. I think that this year our coaches are pushing us pretty hard. Especially Coach Baldwin, she's making sure we're all in varsity this year. We're all in very high brackets for the races, and she's making sure we put in the work. She's really pushing us this year, and I think it's going to help us a lot. We're going to improve, and I think we already have.
Thanks, Stuart. Just a quick reminder that tonight is upper school back to school night from 6:30 to 8, and that parents of seniors are invited to a wine and cheese gathering tonight as well from 6:30 to 8 in Price Hall.
On the note of this upcoming year, today we are joined in the studio by Dr. Neerman, Barstow's new head of school.
Thank you, Nora and Lorelai, and welcome, Dr. Neerman.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
So it's your first year of head of school, and how has it been going?
So far, so good. Every time I say that, though, I think I need to find some wood to knock on, but so far things seem to be going pretty well.
And what's your vision for this upcoming school year?
How much time do we have? There are a lot of things that I think we could do this year. There are so many of us that are very tired of the pandemic and are ready for life to seem a little more normal. So what we're trying to do is create as much of what life was like before the pandemic hit. Now I know that there are still a few wrinkles to iron out. The clamshells at lunch aren't ideal. The lunch schedule, I think we could try and lengthen out a little bit. But there are a lot of things that I would like to try and bring back that were a part of Barstow life before the pandemic hit. And if we can get some of those routines back in motion again, then I think that'll help all of us feel like normal has been restored, or at least we're getting back to normal. And doing those kinds of things that were pre-pandemic are all those things that help us feel like we're part of a community, and doing all those things that, in addition to all the studying that we have to do because we're in a school, that we're doing all the other things that make a really great school and make school fun, make it interesting, and help us make friendships and good relationships.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Back to the news desk.
Thank you, Dr. Neiman, for joining us today. We're all looking forward to what this year has in store. That concludes our show. I'm Nora Larson.
And I'm Lorelai Culver. See you later, Barstow.